And there, it should look like that. Now we're going to draw the head. We're drawing the top part, which is like a helmet. Now the eyes. His face is kind of like a skeleton, as you'll see. His mouth. And then his nose part. And his neck. Now we're detailing the helmet. And you also want to make sure that when you are drawing, you're comfortable, you have enough light, and that you have an eraser, a pencil, and make sure you don't forget any of your stuff, because I actually lost my pencil and I couldn't find anything to draw with for a few minutes. Now we're doing the detail on the nose. Has quite a few parts to it. And there we have the side parts of his helmet, which are like, I guess you could say, the ears. His eyes, which are pretty basic. There. Now for his mouthpiece. And pretty much you'll see a lot of this will be shaded in with the pencil. We'll be putting in details but then shade in, and it'll have a good effect, because then it won't just be random parts, but well, you'll see. And then when you're doing the jaw here, it's pretty square. The inside of it is like black, a few vein-like areas, and his shoulders, well, tip of his shoulders, the chest plate, which is pretty layered, and he has a couple spikes on his chest plate. A couple details on the helmet. And then his back. The second part of his chest plate over there, because it's foreshadowing, you can still see it. And now we move on to the wings. We are using the car doors, so you will see what you'd usually see on the car door on these. So it's good to draw on all those details and the inside of the car door. And then the window, which you'll be putting some highlights on to make it look like a window. And now this one is seen from the inside, so it'll have the compartments like the counter, armrest area, and then the pocket. And just make that look with a few compartments. And now these are the back windows, and they're pretty basic, because in Bumblebee he just has the window parts, not the doors. Because I think only the car only has 2 doors. Don't know. But when he transforms, the window, only the window parts are used for the bottom wings, and then the joints which connect the wings to him, his back, and the wheel here from when he was a car. And you can put like just about any sort of tire-like material for it. Depends on what you like. And this is the back area, and then we get to the rib cage, and it's actually made like the ribs. You can sort of see them. have the arm, the shoulder part of the arm right now. It has a bit of a curve to it, but it's still very sharp, and it sort of bends back at the middle point, bends around the arm, and then this little part here, which you could just really do a few lines in and squares, and it'll make it look like detail. There's actually not much detail about it, but a bunch of lines can actually make things look detailed. And here we have the elbow part, which it's a bit curved and fat in the middle. Kind of like a car light. And then we're working onto the gun here, which has many sections. I actually looked for the model on this. I had to pay close attention, because I'm pretty sure they went to the director, or they took the pictures of the Bumblebee figure that they were going to use for the movie, and they copied it for the toy model. And you can see it has many sections, like wire-like parts, and then in the areas between, just put a few lines that resemble like an arm. Then we have the outside part of the gun here, and it sort of gets like shorter to the tip, as you will see. Has almost like another snout on it, and the tip sort of curves in, and that's how the gun should look like. And then you're gonna put the exhaust fumes from, as if you just shot one, a blast, and the heat from that would be shown. Here's the leg, the armor on the leg. It's pretty detailed part. It has a bunch of curvatures and sections, and it's thick, so you're gonna want to make something look thick. You're just on the edge from where you're seeing it from. You're gonna put like lines copying it, but so there's space between it, and that'll make it look like it's 3D. And there we have the ball and socket joint there, which will connect the leg to the body. And then we have the lower back here, which is, I'm not sure what it was, but I think it was from the front area of the car, from when he transforms. And then if you want to make your squares look curved, you just sort of darken the points between the lines. And this part you could see underneath it, the middle part had a few sections to it. And right now we're doing the details on the chest area. And the spikes, we do the other part of the chest.